Slippery slope language. The slippery slope is a pretty common metaphor. It's commonly used in economics and social issues where some decision will slide down the slippery slope into disaster. If they pass that bill, it'll be a slippery slope and will end in calamity. But for our purposes, the slippery slope is a metaphor for a well-written sales page. A sales page that grabs you with the attention-getting headline. And that attention-grabbing headline is so compelling, you just have to read the next line. And the next line makes you want to read the next line, and so on down the sales page. The whole sales page creates the slippery slope effect, so you slide all the way down to the buy button. In this video, we'll be talking about a few language patterns that you can use to create the slippery slope effect in both written and spoken language. Complex equivalents. These are related to cause-effect statements, but they aren't quite as obvious. Smoking causes cancer is a pretty blatant cause-effect statement. But a complex equivalent is where you kind of imply that one thing leads to another thing. Eating peanut butter can lead to an increase in intelligence. Yes, that does sound kind of goofy, but it's a tad bit more believable than if I said, eating peanut butter causes an increase in intelligence. A general structure is to say something like this: doing what I want can lead to something that you want. You don't need to know what they want. You can just use general things over here that everybody wants. Watching all my videos can lead to a deeper understanding about persuasion and influence, and that can naturally lead you to be able to make more money. Subscribing to my channel can keep you in the loop, which will lead to knowing much more about persuasion than all your competitors. Making the decision today to study persuasion and hypnosis with Mind Persuasion can easily lead to you having much more elegant and attractive conversational skills. And that will lead to not only more money, but a lot more fantastic sex. You can also combine complex equivalents with something your listener or reader has already done in the past. So you can use their past actions as the cause and your desired outcome as the effect. Because you've already watched this video so far, it's much easier for you now to make the decision to subscribe to my channel. And that can lead you to understand much more about conversational hypnosis and persuasion, so that soon you'll be able to easily earn more money than all your friends. Because you do like to watch videos on YouTube, it's a natural decision for you now to share this video with all your friends on social media. And that can naturally lead to much more open connections, and that will open up the pathway to you becoming much more popular and desirable by all those gorgeous people on Instagram. Another pattern that you can use is this one. The more you X, the more you Y. Of course, you don't have to just blatantly say X and Y. If you said, the more peanut butter you eat, the more intelligent you'll become, it kind of sounds goofy. But you could say something like this: the more you enjoy peanut butter as a healthy and natural snack, the more magnesium you'll have in your body, and that can lead to much deeper sleep, which has been proven to be associated with increasing levels of intelligence. The more you practice these language patterns on a daily basis, the easier it will be for you to slide all kinds of ideas into the minds of your friends and your future lovers. And the more you do that, the easier it will be for you to significantly increase your earning potential. Of course, as you have already seen, you don't need to use the more, the more. You can just throw in a few comparative adjectives to get the same effect. Now, what the heck is a comparative adjective? Better, smaller, easier, more profitable, more elegant. The more eagerly you study these language patterns, the more elegant your language will become, and the easier it will be for you to sell more things to more people for more profits. And as you have already likely discovered, to make these language patterns even more slippery is to use a lot of words like easily, naturally, readily, or any other adverb or word with an ly at the end. Another way to imply a complex equivalent is to connect thoughts and actions, and be sure to include words like realize or understand or become aware of. As you start to think about X, the more you'll realize how easy it is to do Y. As you imagine now how you might begin to use these language patterns in the future, the more naturally you'll come to the decision now to study conversational hypnosis with mind persuasion. And as you contemplate how studying conversational hypnosis will help you in your future in many, many different ways, you'll already have decided now to make the decision to not only subscribe to my channel, but to share my channel with everybody that you know on social media. The best way to practice these patterns is to write them out over and over and over and over, to really drill them into the neurology of your thinking. And pretty soon, these language patterns will be sliding right off your tongue into the brains of your friends and future lovers, and their brains will be sliding all over into the decisions that you want them to make. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe, like, and comment. To learn more, please visit mindpersuasion.com.